Hey guys, it's Brittany. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have another book vlog. I'm going to be doing a bunch of reading. I go book shopping. I have a book haul. I'm going to be making my little book diary, which I have started, and I wasn't going to do one of these. I think I just got really wrapped up in BookTok, BookTube, everything, and I need to make a journal myself, and I'm a big journaler if you didn't know already, so this only felt fitting, and I got this journal because I don't know, it just felt a bit rustic and vibey. I'm gonna quickly update you guys on what I've been doing and reading, because I think I was reading this the last time I updated you guys. So this is Jessa Hastings' Daisy Hates the Great Undoing. I'm only halfway, I'm actually more than halfway through. That is amazing. I've yet to finish this. I was going to finish it, but I decided I'm gonna wait until like all my exams are over, because I really like the Magnolia Park series and I want to enjoy this book to the fullest. I'm hitting pause on that for a moment, which is actually quite devastating. I am starting A Serpent and the Wings of Night, which I'm so excited about. I'm doing a book club with one of my best friends and I am so excited because yeah, we're doing a book club now and it's gonna be cute. This is the first book that we picked for our book club. I've heard really good things about this. I've read 50 pages. I'm so intrigued. Like literally last night I was doing my assignment until like 2 a.m. in the morning, and then it was like 2. I was like, I should go to bed, but I was like, no, I really want to start this book because I have the urge to like read fantasy again, and I haven't read fantasy for I guess like a couple books. And I read 50 pages and I went to bed at 3 a.m. but it was so worth it. I really like the pacing of this book so far. I'm really intrigued because the reviews are like, people wish they like could read this all over again and experience it for the first time, and so I'm trying to savor it and read it properly. Okay, I have a few other things I want to show you guys. Next, I have a little book haul for you guys. Okay, I bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books. So I got one fantasy, Serpent and Dove, which I heard is really popular, so I got it, and it was just sitting in Target. I was like, oh god, like I'm just gonna get it. Like I wanted to read it anyways. And then I got Rebecca Yarros, The Things We Leave Unfinished. I was on a trip recently, and one of the creators like on the trip, she was saying that she read this book and she sobbed so hard. And if you don't know who Rebecca Yarros is, she wrote Fourth Wing, and I am obsessed with Fourth Wing because that's what got me like into reading again. Honestly ready to be devastated. Like I like when books give me emotions. I got Reckless by Elsie Silver, and apparently this is the 4th book you guys were saying, and I did not get the 1st book, which I don't know how this happened. I think I saw it was pink and I was like, yeah, this is definitely the 1st book. I'll go back and get the 1st book, I promise. Next I got Ali Hazelwood, Love Theoretically, and this one is the actual one that I was supposed to buy. Last time I bought Love Hypothesis thinking that it was just the blue cover version of this, and that's why I was like, yeah, I'll just pick up this copy, but actually they're different books, so I realize that now. And now I have the actual Love Theoretically, so I'm excited because that one's rated so highly. Then I got Pretty Reckless by LJ Shen. This is the reason why I was reading Vicious by LJ Shen, because I realized that this All Saints is about like the kids, and All Saints something, I forgot, it's about like the parents when they were younger. Okay, and then the last 2 I got, these are hockey romances. Not really sure what compelled me to get these. I just saw the ratings and I was like, I'm so intrigued. This one's Consider Me and this one's Play With Me, and both hockey romances, both high school setting. I think I'm going through something right now. I was like, I love some young romances, so I got these. Those are all of the books I got. I made a special Etsy order and I really want to show you guys what these look like as well. Next up, I bought some bookmarks from Etsy, and these are custom Magnolia Parks bookmarks, and I just have to show you guys because they're the cutest thing ever. Like this one's for book 1, and this is like obviously like the famous quote, like how many loves you get in a lifetime. And it's so beautiful. It has a little tassel as well, and then the back of each one, the bookmarks, has like a collage. So cute. This is the second one for Daisy Hates, has a blue tassel. Okay, this is Magnolia Park's A Long Way Home. Number 4, this is the book that I'm actually on, Daisy Hates the Great Undoing. And then the back. And then this is for the last book, and I don't want to read the quote because I haven't Like, I just don't want to know what happens, but it's so cute. These bookmarks are actually beautiful. They came from the UK as well, so that was pretty cool. It's cool because each one of the bookmarks like matches like the bind of the book. I did my book club with Em yesterday and she was over. We were trying to make bookmarks and I bought paint and everything, and just the paint was not painting very well on the paper and just nothing was really working out. So we're gonna do another book club meeting and do different bookmarks and actually do other stuff. But we did pick our book, which was the book that I showed you guys earlier, and I'm gonna go read that after. First things first, I want to get this diary started because I just really want to print out all of my TBR books and the books that I plan on reading for the rest of April inside of here. April TBR, I don't know, some other fun pages. I think I'm gonna go look at some inspiration on Pinterest and YouTube as well of like what other people have done. If you guys didn't know, I have a diary brand, so like this is very my forte. Like, I love this. I'm gonna go search up some pictures online, find some things I want to add, the books I want to add to my TBR, and I don't know if I should do TBR videos as well every month. I don't know if that's something I should do on this channel. Like, I'm very conflicted because if I do more book videos, like, do you guys mind if I post it on this channel? Do you guys prefer if I make like a whole separate channel just for like book stuff? But I already started posting book videos on here, so I'm like, maybe I should just do the monthly TBRs on here as well. Like, is that something you'd want to see? I don't know, so let me know. After what literally felt like my entire life, I finally printed these pages because my printer just didn't want to print these photos. But yes, I have my photos and now I can finally start my diary, and I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Like, that literally took like 2 hours. So these pages are lined, which is nice because I can just like write my little review and also like my things on there and thoughts. I'm not really sure what layout I'm actually going for at the moment. I do have all of my books that I'm currently like looking at reading / also want to print out and have inside of this book printed. I'm not actually sure if I'm gonna stick them all in yet, but some of these I'm gonna like put as like TBR for this month or read and like put my reviews and stuff. I'm gonna have a look at some inspo now and just like stick these in, I guess. Oh gosh, I was so excited for this. I'm still excited. It's just like that really just took a toll out of me, that printer. Mitts. In such a way where it feels like she played to you over the course of 3 pages. It just came on and used it and all like what should say you Nabos. Hey guys, it's the next day. I did end up starting this book and I'm currently on page 120, chapter 15. So I'm just over 25% my way through this book, and oh my god, like the hype around this is for real. Also, I really like the pacing so far. Like, you just get straight into the plot, you get straight into everything, everyone. Like, I love how Carissa Broadbent writes as well. Like, I like her writing style and I like just everything about this so far. The tension that's building up, the plot line, the characters, the world, like the politics. I love it. So far so good. And I've got through this pretty fast, so I think I might actually be pretty much finished with this by tomorrow if I can read tonight. So yeah, I'm actually going out right now because it's my brother and my sister's birthday. Anybody who's been here for like years and years, I don't know if you remember them, but they're all grown up now and they're 18, which is crazy. I'm gonna go get changed into my outfit for dinner, and then we're gonna go to their birthday dinner, and then we're gonna come home. I read so much of this book. Before I go, I'm gonna do a little book haul. I went to this store called Supre. It's like this Australian store that used to sell these really ugly teenage clothes, but now they actually sell cute things. And I was there with my sister because I was getting her birthday things, so I got this tote bag for like $5, and it has all these bows all over it, and I'm really into this coquette vibe right now, so I got this bag. But more importantly, what's inside. So I'm gonna quickly show you guys what I got. So yeah, I got a few books. Real quick disclaimer, I know I said I was on a book buying ban, or like I'm trying to be, but I got some of these for my sister because it's her birthday, so we went shopping for her, but then I saw some things. And then also Clint got some books, so I really only got 2 or 3 books. I got this book for Bella, Jane Austen, Pride and Prejudice. She also picked Lessons in Chemistry. And then here are my 3 books. I got Elsie Silver, Powerless, which I bought this because I thought it was the first one. If you guys saw my book haul, you would have seen that I bought like Elsie Silver, but I bought the 4th book thinking it was the first book. And then so I bought this one thinking this was the first book as well. Don't know why. This is the 3rd book. So I was like, oh no, I already bought it. But anyways, it looks really good. But then I bought the first one, guys. Flawless. We have book number 1 now. A few errors later. And then I also got Elsie Silver's Wild Love Rose Hill series, because they just stocked this in my local Target, or was it Big W? One of those. But yeah, I saw this and I was like, oh my god, I love the like plot line of this. And the books at Target and Kmart and like Big W just are a lot cheaper. They also go really fast, so I was like, you know what, I want to read this, and I was gonna get it anyways, and I may as well get it like at a better price. So I got that. And then Clint also picked up 2 books. He got Frida McFadden, Housemaid, the first one, and the second one. And I've heard really good things about this, so I might give this a try as well. So those are all of the books that I bought, and I'm gonna go get changed now because we really have to go. Oh my god, Clint just got changed, and I want to show you his outfit.
This shorts just got, his pants got smaller.
You look so handsome though, babe.
Thank you. Yeah, the pants got smaller.
I love this outfit. I love it.
No.
I'm gonna change into my dress right now. Guys, I just got changed. I'm gonna wear this dress. It's from House of CB. And I'm gonna find a bag, heels. Okay, this bag, and I'll see you at the restaurant. I just showered. I'm gonna sit down and read, and I'm gonna see how much of this I can get through before the end of tonight. Morning guys, I'm gonna do an update on my book that I was reading last night. Yesterday I was only like 120 pages in, but now I'm on page 281, so I'm more than halfway, which feels really, really good because I didn't think that I could get this fast. So I was actually hoping I could finish this book last night. I was just like so desperate to get through it, but also I was like, no, I need to savor like each page, because sometimes I want to read so quickly just because I'm excited, but then you overlook some things. So even though I understood this to be like somewhat of a romance, actually there hasn't been like any romance yet, but I'm really loving the plot. There's a lot of politics in this book. There's a lot of action, and everything's like go, 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 which I appreciate, because I don't really like when they lull over like too many details. Like I like seeing the world, but also like sometimes in some books I feel like it's just like you're just in one spot for too long, and I just want to keep it moving. I can appreciate that a lot about this book. I'm still waiting for like, I guess, romance. That's the right word. Like you can definitely feel there's like a lot of tension, but I'm waiting for something to happen. Okay, you know how I said I was like waiting for romance to happen? Like there's definitely things happening. Like there's so much like, I don't know if it's like angst, I guess. Anyways, just there is actually a lot of angst. This part is like especially angsty. Guys, I finished this book last night and I was on the biggest emotional roller coaster of my life, and the ending of this was just so good. I don't even know how to like reflect on like my emotions that I experienced yesterday, because it was just a lot. But you know, there were tears, and then I was laughing, and then I was like shocked. But basically I texted my friend this, like I literally sent her a photo of my face, like tears like out of my eyes. Like I was literally like, don't know if I'm tired, dramatic, or if this is actually really sad, but damn. Again, I still don't know if I was being dramatic or if I was just tired or if actually it was just like damn, but I felt all the emotions. I was like, no. And then anyways, after I was like, oh my freaking god, oh my freaking god. And then I was like, god damn, because basically there's just like a lot that was happening at the end of this book. I was like, god damn, and that's still my reaction. So yeah, that was crazy. Oh my god, I think I'm still processing it, but I really love this book. Like this book, I'm trying to think about like what I would rate this. Like the plot twist, just like so good. I'm trying to think about what I would rate this. This is my confliction. Like this to me, like this plot line and the characters and everything like should be a 5-star read for me. But for some reason, like I don't know if I should give it a 5 stars. And I'm just like, ooh, I feel like I shouldn't be questioning something. I want to give 5 stars. But maybe also like, so I think I'm going to settle on a 4.5 because this, I would recommend this like everyone. Like I love this book. I don't know why I'm not giving it like a 5-star though. Maybe I'll change my mind. I didn't realize that the second book also came out like just this month in April, so unfortunately I can't buy the physical copy because they don't sell the physical copy here in Australia right now. But I am gonna try and find like a Kindle version or EPUB version. And I heard that there's a third book, which I thought this was a duology. Turns out this is a trilogy and it comes out in November. So I'm really excited about that. Super happy reading this. I think I read that a little bit too fast though, because now I'm like, okay, I need to find like another good book. And it's like that feeling, like I feel like I'm constantly chasing that like 5-star feeling. Because like when you read a book that's like that good, see that's the thing, that's why I'm like, I don't know, like this is 5 stars, but is it 5 stars? Well, I don't know why I'm questioning it. I'll come back at the end of the video and let you know my final verdict on this. Okay, now I'm gonna pick my next book. These two that I was looking at, this is Elsie Silver Flawless. This is like a small town cowboy romance, which I've never been interested in that before, but I think after I started like looking at so many like book talks and like book vlogs and like all these things, I'm like, okay, I keep seeing this come up and I think it must be good, so I might give it a go. Might change it up a little bit. Basically, Flawless is about a professional bull rider and it's like small town forbidden romance, I'm pretty sure, and I really don't know much more about that, but I'm reading the back now and I'm like, a bit of a, you know? But then I also really want to read Kingdom of the Wicked because this is a trilogy and there's another book that I really want to read after, which is like connected to the world. It's like a standalone, but like people say if you read this, like you might as well not read the trilogy, and I'm like, no, but I want to read the trilogy, so yeah, I'm a bit conflicted. This is about this girl called Amelia and she has a twin sister, and then her twin sister tragically disappears and is gone, and she wants to find out what happened to her twin sister. She makes a deal with one of these 7 sins, and then you're not meant to do that though, you know? So she did that, and then now she's kind of like stuck in this deal that she was not supposed to do in the first place. And with each book it gets better apparently. I don't know how I feel about that because it's like, you know, I got 2 more books to read after this. Apparently the last one's great. I also have this book right here, One Dark Window. This is a duology, I'm pretty sure, and I've also heard really good things about this. Oh, it's like a bit more gothic. I don't know if I should save this for like the winter / fall, because this could be a really good fall read, like, you know, vibes. Okay guys, happy days. They have the they have The Ashes and the Star Curse King on Kindle. So I'm gonna get the EPUB and just like read it first on here because I really need to know what happens. It's time. Hey Hey guys, I'm having a very chill day today. I did some journaling for my new book journal that I started, and I'll show you guys this in a second. You know how I was choosing between like the other two books that I couldn't choose between? I ended up picking a different book. I ended up starting Binding 13 by Chloe Welsh, and this is 800 pages, which I was like, I don't know if I'm ready to commit to this, but I really want to read a high school romance because I'm just in that vibe right now. I think like after reading fantasy, I do need to take a break and kind of like alternate between the two because it's like a lot. And I'm also tandem reading this one. Is that tandem reading? Or like I'm mood reading this at the same time, I guess. This is The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King, which is the second book to The Serpent and the Wings of Night. Also, if you can hear trains in the background or like cars, I'm so sorry. I left my window open. So I'm reading that on Kindle because for some reason they don't sell the physical book in Australia yet. So I'm a bit sad about that, but it's fine. I'm reading it on Kindle. I'm currently on like chapter 17. Okay, there's 618 pages in total on Kindle. I'm like 1/6 of my way through. I really like this series. Like I just love the plot line, the pacing, the characters, the development, the angst, and like the enemies to lovers is really like, we're not done in the first book, you know? I love it. Oh my god, I love it. I was just like writing about it. First, I want to show you guys my journal first and like what I've kind of done. I'm saving like the first couple of pages just so I can like add some things in. The first page after that is, this is a Sarah J Maas page. I honestly didn't really plan this super well. I was just kind of like started pasting things in, and then I was like, oh my god, I haven't really thought about like the order that I want to do this in. I ended up putting all Sarah J Maas. I still need to put the Crescent Moon series. I forgot what it's called, but you know which series I'm talking about. There's like one more that's like a trilogy right now. I'm gonna add that, and this is gonna be our Sarah J Maas page. And then after that, I just have another series. I have the Wicked Kingdom series, and then just the standalone, but it's like in the same world, so I thought I'd just like put it together with everything. And then down here I have the Once Upon a Broken Heart series, which has 3 books. And then here, okay, I thought The Serpent and the Wings of Night was a duology because the front of it says duology, but there's a 3rd book coming out this year. So I'm a bit messed up with pasting it in now because now I'm like, the 3rd book's gonna have to go on another page, but it's fine. So basically what I'm doing on these pages is writing like my star review, and then also like a little like short thing of like how I felt about the book. And I have all these other books here. Now I think I have an order. So these are all the books that are on my TBR at the moment. This is missing one because I'm gonna put another Ali Hazelwood book in this little gap right here. Next page, I have a Jessa Hastings page. So this is all like Magnolia Parks. This page is just some other books. So as you can see, I haven't really like thought about this like too much. I just started pasting and writing things. I was gonna do like a monthly TBR thing where I just like do this in the TBR thing, like what I actually read that month kind of a page, which I've seen people do. Yeah, I guess I'll also do that as well because I'm really not sure what I was going for, but so far this is kind of like how I've laid it out. I think it's really cute. You guys can see that I put like the star rating at the top and then just like some of my thoughts at the bottom. Yeah, I also was wrapping a bunch of presents before for my siblings because it was their birthday the other night. This is literally a pile of books that I'm gonna be giving to my sister. I decided to paint their birthday cards as well. Like this is my brother's birthday card, and I'm gonna draw like a face on it once it dries. And then this is my sister's. So yeah, that's a little update on what I've been doing, and I think I'm just gonna like finish everything off and then start reading the rest of this book. It's the next day and I have read about 100 pages of Binding 13, which is pretty good. Like I didn't think I'd get through this much, but I'm through. Also, these chapters are really long, is something that I noticed. But yeah, so far I'm enjoying this. I'm not sure like how I feel exactly yet. I still feel like I'm like getting into the plot and the story and the characters and the dynamic and everything, but This is very much the "who did this to you" trope, which I didn't even know that was a trope. I don't know, I was on Pinterest like looking at like photos from like this book and like the aesthetic, and I was like, ooh, it's actually really cute. So yeah, I love me a high school romance. I don't have like too many thoughts on this yet, just because I feel like I'm like very early into the book, but so far still intrigued. I'm still also like tandem reading the second book, The Ashes and the Star-Crossed King, of the Serpent and the, what's it called? Oh my god, this title always makes me so confused. The Serpent and the Wings of Night. It's like a super gloomy day today, so I'm literally just gonna sit and read and chill. Continue this in bed. I just had a shower, so my face is a little bit shiny right now. So far, I feel like I'm not like super invested in these characters. Like I literally forgot what the female lead's name was in this book, and I'm not sure if it's because I haven't been able to like sit down and probably concentrate on just like reading this book. I don't know, I just don't have like that much of an attachment to like these characters yet. I am intrigued though about the plot line, but it's nothing that I'm like, oh my god, if that makes sense. Like I could put this book away and I'd be okay. I'm also going to continue reading The Ashes and the Star-Crossed King, I think that's what it's called. And I might start this book. I think I'm going through a little bit of a slump right now. I don't know what it is. Like I wanted to read earlier tonight and I just couldn't do it because I was just feeling so tired, and I don't know what it is. I want to read so badly, but I just feel guilty about it. Maybe because I have other things that I need to get done, but also I just been feeling, I'm pretty sure the last book that I finished reading, The Serpent and the Wings of Night, that really put me maybe into a tiny slump, because right now I'm struggling to like, first of all, continue the second book in that series, which I'm not sure why that's the case because I'm actually really excited about it, but also I guess maybe because I'm starting a new one and it is, to be fair, like 800 pages long, which is like actually crazy how I go. I don't want to end this video on like this note, so I'm going to keep reading until like the vibes are better. Last night I got to page 179, so I'm about like 20% through this book now, and I still feel like things are getting set up, so I don't really have like too many thoughts at the moment, but I am thoroughly being entertained and am enjoying this. I think I'm going through a little bit of a book burnout, is that what you even call it? I don't know, like I think I'm just like stressed because I have my uni exams coming up and all these things, and just it's making me a bit like tired. But anyways, I just need to take a break, I think, and then get back to reading this after like a day. I think there's just a lot going on right now. It's like really messing with like how I want to be reading, because I'll be reading and then I'll be thinking of other things like, oh my god, I have this to do. You know what? I think it is stress. Anyways, I'm being thoroughly entertained. Again, I don't have too many thoughts on this book yet because I still feel like there's a long way to go, and yeah, I am being entertained though. Is this the best book I've ever read? I don't know. Probably I'm not going to be able to finish this before this video ends, unfortunately. It's been a minute since that last clip and now, but I have some major updates. I finished some more books. This is the book, The Serpent and the Wings of Night. I have said this title so many times now that I finally memorized it, because the first time I picked up this book, I could not remember the title for the life of me. But now I know it. The Serpent and the Wings of Night. So this is book one of a duology. This book right here, oh my gosh guys, I was really surprised. I did hear a lot of hype about this, specifically that one of those books that you would want to reread again. Like people were like, I wish I could experience this all over again. I totally get what they mean. This book follows a girl called Oriya, and she is just a human girl, except she's been adopted by a vampire father who happens to be like this king of this area. She enters these games called the Kajari, and this is because she wants to like bind herself to her father, and she gets to make like a wish. Sounds pretty familiar, you know. This is like a very common trope in a lot of these fantasy books, is what I'm realizing. You've got like some sort of games situation happening, but this one's like quite life or death kind of vibes. The description says Hunger Games meets vampires. It is very much so that, but it is wonderful. Like, I love the writing style of this author. Her name's Carissa Broadman, and it's just so fast paced. I love the characters. I love their relationship and how it develops. This is an enemies to lovers romance as well, which I love. Yeah, just everything about this was perfect. I remember I let this sit for a few days, and my overall thoughts were that if I had read this after not reading for a long time, then I would have probably given this book 5 stars, because it's a really great book and I love it so much. But there was just something, like, you know when you're gonna give a book 5 stars, like you're really certain about it, and I don't know what it is. Like, I would give this book 5 stars, but there's just something. I don't know if it's because I picked it up at a wrong time or like what, because I'd been spoiled with so many good reads recently. If you saw my other vlogs, like I've been giving books like 4 to 4.5 stars to 5 stars, and I've just been too spoiled for choice. And I think it's because I keep picking up highly rated books, or at least I've just been enjoying them all, that for some reason I'm just kind of like, yeah, I enjoyed this, but like, no, this is honestly really amazing. I give this book probably a solid 4 stars, 4 to 4.5 stars. Like, it's a really, really great book, and holy crap, the ending of this goes hard. Like, I was gasping. I also cried at the end of this book at some point. It was so emotional. I did finish the second one to this, which is called The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King, which I have here on my Kindle. But I really enjoyed this book as well. To be honest, I don't know why. I can't really remember too much that happened in this book, which I'm not sure if that's a good sign or not. It was really, really good though. That's the thing. I remember really enjoying it. And for some reason, this first book was a lot more memorable than the second book to me. And I think maybe because it's just like, the characters are just meeting, and I don't know why I can't really remember that much that happens in this book. But it continues from the second book. I don't want to say too much about it just because it might be spoilers for the first book, but I will say I thoroughly enjoyed it. And obviously if you enjoy this book, you're gonna want to continue to the second book, and I definitely give the second one probably like a solid 3.5 to 4 stars. Oh, I don't know. I feel like I'm doing that a disservice by saying that. No, let me think about this. I don't know. I think I'm only saying that because I can't really remember what happened, but I remember reading it at the time and really enjoying it. So I don't know what this is. Oh my god, I think I'm gonna have to like go back. I think I'll stick by my choice. I say 3.5 to 4 stars only because, again, I can't really remember too much of what happens in this novel, and I think my memories and like how I feel weren't as strong as this one. Clearly, because I can't really remember much that happens. Oh my god, if I have any other thoughts, hopefully I add it in. But again, if you read that one, obviously you're going to want to read the other one. So that's what I've been up to recently, and that's what I've finished. That is going to be it for this vlog. I feel like I've been talking forever, but I do really love long vlogs, and I feel like you guys like the long vlogs as well, right? It's just more cozy, and like if I'm doing something, I like to like listen to somebody's vlog in the background of whatever I'm doing. So anyways, let me know and I will definitely keep them long. Hopefully you guys found some book recommendations because of this video, and let me know as always, like if you have any recommendations down below, because I would like to know. I will see you guys in my next reading vlog, or my next any vlog. I have uni vlogs coming out. I have a few travel vlogs that are probably going to come out soon. Oh yeah, I am traveling really soon as well. Oh my god, I'm currently planning my Japan and Korea trip, and I think I'm going to Japan like a few times, which it's a long story. It's a long story, but I'll save that for another vlog. I will see you guys very, very soon. Happy reading and have the most wonderful day ever, and I will see you guys in my next video. Okay, I'm gonna go sleep now. Bye guys.